Good morning. I have 2 children. I have a daughter who is 17. It's why I travel. Now, I need to start by telling you a story about my daughter. Because, for me, it sums up the challenges we face. And where the expertise really lies in terms of understanding the future. So, this year is my daughter's last year in school. Recently, my wife and I, we went to her final parent consultation evening. You know, where the teachers talk to us about your child's progress. And we went and we sat listening to her history teacher. She loves history. It's her favorite subject. And my wife and I sat down and we listened to her history teacher tell us how wonderful our daughter is. He hasn't seen her bedroom. But he was telling us how wonderful our daughter was. He was telling us that her assignments, her essays, were amazing. He was telling us that she has the ability to write from so many different perspectives, understanding so many different points of view. He was telling us about how mature my daughter was. At this point, I started to laugh. I know how my daughter writes her essays. So what she does, she gets a title. She comes home in the evening. She has thousands of friends on her social networks. Thousands on Facebook, on Twitter. She tells her friends what her essay title is. And within minutes, she has people all over the world giving her the answers. Now, the interesting thing is this. A traditional teacher in a traditional classroom in a traditional school would tell you that my daughter is cheating. I disagree. I think my daughter is demonstrating 21st century skills. You see, as was said already this morning, the 21st century relies on collaboration. Collaboration is everything. Networking is everything. The truth is, in the world today, it's not what you know that defines you. It's how you collaborate. I would also argue that my daughter is demonstrating amazing skills because she has to take all of that information that her friends send her and she has to work out which bits are relevant. She has to edit. She has to question what she's being sent. She has to put it together to respond correctly to the challenge she's been given. And fundamentally, she demonstrates for me the biggest shift in what education needs to be in the future. And this is what I want to explore with you a little bit this morning. It is no longer about what you can remember and what you know. Because what you can remember and what you know matters not at all. Because with Google, we can find out what we need to know in hundredths of a second. What we need to be able to do is question and challenge and edit and frame. And the really interesting thing is, we sit here around the world talking and talking and talking about the future of education, when actually there's a generation outside of rooms like this already living it. So the first thing I urge all of us to do is to spend more time learning from our children. Because in so many ways, they already have the answers.